45-minute yoga, meditation, stretching, a little movement, just to get centered for the day. We've got a lot of energy happening with the cosmos today, tomorrow, Saturday. According to some astrologers, this week correlated with the week that God made the world. So Monday, God made light. Tuesday, God made the atmosphere. And so Friday, Saturday, God made humanity. So there are ancient traditions that believe that this weekend we get a new spirit, a new soul, an upgrade to who we are. So there's a lot of like rebirth and regeneration energy coming up. Today's the new moon, and we all know that is that's the day the seed is planted, everything's dark, and so the growth process begins. So I just thought it would be a really good day to start the day centered. And with that being said, we will find a seated position, just nice and easy. Put your hands down on your legs, bring your spine up really tall, ears over shoulders, and then close your eyes. Start to breathe deeply, really focusing on the exhales. This is the last. I don't think that the moon has been exactly new yet. I think that's at 11 something today. So we're just waning that last little bit out. We're eliminating that last little bit out. So really focus on drawing those out breaths out really long. On top of that waning theme, that elimination, that detoxification theme, Virgo is the great cleaner of the zodiac. A lot of people I know lately have been under the weather. A lot of people I know have been just like really frustrated with themselves. And what Virgo does is it shows us where all of our messes are, where all of our imperfections are. And that can be overwhelming to look at, but there's nothing we can do about those things until we see them. So it's an opportunity to be grateful for the awareness of our shortcomings, or where we don't quite measure up, where there's a mess, where there's something dirty that we have kind of like shoved under the rug. Can't clean what you don't see. So if there has been any of that stuff, you've been feeling like scrubbed from the inside, or maybe you've been under the weather physically, or maybe you've been frustrated, just remember that it's just a mess that needs to be cleaned. So we should be, instead of being frustrated when we're seeing messes all the time, should feel a little bit of relief, because it's like, okay, I see that now. Now there's something I can do about it if I choose to. Take one more big exhale. And then open up your eyes, and we'll start with the neck. So we'll start to move our head from side to side, shoulder to shoulder. You can add in a swivel as it feels right, dropping your chin down towards your chest as you move your head from side to side. Bring your eyes back to center. Switch the order of your feet. So the back leg comes around to the front side. And then point your chin over your right knee. So the same direction your right knee is pointing. Bring your chin to point that same way. And then with a really tall spine, tuck your chin down towards your collarbone. So we should feel this in the back left part of our neck, kind of from the base of our head all the way down towards our shoulder. Now we can intensify this by tiptoeing our left fingertips away from the body. Let's release this side and come to the other side. So look over your left knee. Long, tall spine stretches up nice and tall. Tuck your chin down towards your collarbone. Tiptoe your right fingertips away from your body if you'd like a little bit more. Through the right side of your neck, between the base of your head and all the way down to your shoulder. Now bring your eyes back to neutral. Let's take our legs out long in front of us. Stretch your legs out. We're gonna bend the right knee. So the right foot comes to the floor, cross that foot over your left thigh. We're gonna twist to the right. So put your right hand down behind you, lift your spine up really tall, and then start to move, twisting to the right side, looking back over your right shoulder. Virgo's all about cleaning up, assimilating, bringing order to chaos. And the part of our body that Virgo is associated with is our intestines, which is, it's a great organizer in our body. Everything that we eat, it breaks down, it sends to the right place in the body. It's very like organized, very Mary Poppins kind of a feel. So we're going to do lots of twisting today to really just help our body cleanse, keep cleansing, keep wringing out, and keep getting the gunk out. Let's move to the other side. Take your right leg out long, bend your left knee, cross your foot over your right thigh. We'll begin to twist to the left. So put your left hand down for support, lift your chest up tall, look back over your left shoulder. Make your way back to center. Take both of your legs out long. Inhale, tall spine, stretch up. And then exhale, fold your chest down towards your legs. Some more themes that are associated with Virgo. I always think of 2 or 3. I think of Mary Poppins, now that I've said that. Perfectly imperfect in every way. That woman had a solution for every problem. She always had what she needed in her magical bag of tricks. It's very Virgo. They always have like what is needed. And actually that relates to some of the questions that we can be contemplating today. How can I serve in this moment? That brings me to the other kinds of archetypes that I think of with Virgo. I think of the medicine woman or the medicine man that witnesses a situation. They have this list of remedies and solutions in their head, and they're able to draw the perfect one out. I also think of the Virgin Mary. I think that goes a long way back with astrology, and how that woman, that story, she completely gave her life over to God and to Jesus. And that is the ultimate act of service, was bringing something forth for humanity that humanity needed. And she realized it was bigger than her. So that's just kind of like, that's kind of what it feels like, what Virgo feels like. It connects us back to these questions. How can I be in service in this moment? How can I help this situation course correct? How can I be of use here and now, given the circumstances and with what is available to me? These questions we can ask really zeroed in, or we can ask them really zoomed out. Let's bring our chest back up nice and tall. Take your legs behind you. We're going to come onto our hands and knees for tabletop. Place your hands below your shoulders, knees below your hips. Take a couple side-to-side wiggles, stretching out the sides of your body. Space between your hips and rib cage. And then let's come back to center. Let's roll through some cats and cows. Move your spine up and down. Connect with your breath again, especially that exhale. Getting stuff out. Let's imagine attaching all of our messes to the out breath. Those things, those behaviors, those patterns that we participate in that stand in our way ultimately, that we'd like to leave behind us in the last lunar cycle before we go forward into the new one. Bring your spine back down to neutral. And let's do some windmills. So we'll inhale the right hand up to the ceiling, big twist, big open, big reach. Exhale, hand back to the mat. We'll go to the other side. Inhale, left hand lifts up, big, big, big. And then exhale, palm back to the mat. We'll go back to the right side. Inhale, big reach. And then exhale, thread your needle. Bring the right shoulder down. Bring your head down to the mat. And find the gentle twist and just soften into it. Relax your muscles. Let your body become heavy. We don't need to effort as much at this point in the lunar cycle. You can practice the letting go, surrender. And a lot of times a lot of poses work better if you're not efforting as much. Back to those exhales. Letting go of anything that stands in your way of serving your people, your family, your community, your world, your race of humanity. Take one more big inhale and big exhale. And then make your way back up to your tabletop. Take a couple more movements here. You can do C shapes, you can do cats and cows, you can do circles with your hips. Just move your body. Now find your way back to neutral, back to center. We'll take our left hand windmill. Inhale, take the left hand up high, big twist, big open. And exhale, bring your palm back down. Inhale, right side. Inhale, go high with your right hand. Exhale, right palm finds the mat. Left side, inhale, stretch up, open, open. And then exhale, thread your needle, bring your left shoulder down, your left temple down to the ground, and then soften into this twist. Let's move our way back up to center, hands below shoulders. And then walk your knees together. We'll drop our hips down towards our heels, child's pose. Settle your chest down towards the ground, your forehead down towards the ground. And we're gonna move a little bit, so don't get too comfortable. We're gonna move from here into a cobra. So begin to pull your way up back through table, set your pelvis down, your belly down, your chest down, and then inhale cobra. We're gonna move to standing on our knees from here. So we'll exhale back, press the ground away, take your hands out and up to the ceiling, big reach, inhale. And then exhale to child's pose. So it's kind of modified sun A's a little bit. We'll inhale our way back through cobra. From cobra, go to standing on your knees, press back, roll your spine back up tall. Inhale, stretch, stretch. And exhale, child's pose. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, come forward, cobra pose. Exhale, press back. Press your knees down, roll your spine up, take your hands up high. This time we'll add a bend. Drop your right hand down by your right side, lean to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, center. And then exhale, child's. Lift up, pull forward for your cobra pose. Exhale, press back, round up through your spine. Take your hands out and up. This time, open up your elbows, cactus arms. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Last one, cactus, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, child's pose. Pull your way forward, up through cobra. 1 more, stand tall on your knees, press back, round up through your spine. And this time twist, right hand reaches forward, left hand reaches back. Inhale, center. Exhale, left hand forward, right hand back, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to the mat, tabletop. Now walk your knees open wide. Set your hips down to your heels and find a child's pose that you can soften into for a few breaths. Now, some of the teachers of the ancient wisdom say that it's really good to spend some time thinking about the things that are standing in our way or the things that are holding us back. And then Friday night, we switch gears. We rip that page out of our notebook, we throw it in the trash, we bury it outside, we light it on fire. We trust that universe, that God is taking those things away from us. And then Saturday morning, we start to think about, okay, like now that all that crap is cleared out, what is it that I want? What is it that I am pursuing? What is it that I want to invite in? And now that I have this room that I've purged out, that I've cleaned out. And that's just a nice little Virgo surprise, nice little Virgo gift for the weekend. So get clear on your imperfections, on the things you don't like about yourself, on the things that you can clean up in your own life. Get them out of your body by writing them down, and then get rid of that piece of paper at the end of the day on Friday. Let's come back to our tabletop position and find a seat again. And we'll just go ahead and come all the way down onto our backside. So let's bring our spine down to the mat. We'll bring our shoulders down, our head down. And find a triple diamond. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. Open your knees wide. You can leave a hand on your heart and a hand on your belly, or you can take cactus arms. You can connect pointer fingers and thumbs above your head. You pick. As we think about the things that we want to purge, we want to get rid of, be sure that you're looking at it from the lens of like, this is preventing me from serving. This is preventing me from order in my life. This is preventing me from being able to course correct. Just so there are themes that are consistent with this time of the year and what it has to offer. And then as you're thinking about all of the beautiful things that you want to bring in, all of the beautiful things that you want to attract into your life, look at those things through the lens of like, what could I do with this for my people now? Like, how can I use this to be of service? What kinds of things, if I had in my life, not like the road system is better, so now I can try, like, think about the things that are in your like your 80-inch window around you and how you can use those things to better the people that are around you and to better yourself, because if you're not bettering yourself, then helping others is not sustainable. How can I serve in this moment? How can I help this course correct? How can I be of use here and now, given the circumstances and what is available to me? This attitude of service and humility has ripple waves that go forward. And if we take that seriously, if we take the time to feel humility and the desire to be of service to others, we're going to be better prepared for going forward into the next cycle. Let's lift our knees up so they point up to the ceiling. Take your feet wide so they go to the edges of your mat, and then start to move your knees from one side over to the other. Point your knees back up to center. Walk your feet in. And then we're going to take waterfall. So if you'd like, we're going to take our feet straight up to the ceiling. If you want to slide a block under your sacrum, you can. If you want to bring your hands under your sacrum, you can. Take your exhales out even longer. Let's bring our right knee down towards our chest and release your left leg so it falls down to the floor. Take a little movement here with your right knee, maybe taking it side to side, maybe making some like half moon shapes or some half circles. Let's bring our left hand to our right knee and pull that knee over your body so you're twisting. Reach your right hand over towards the right side of the room and look over towards the right side. Bring your right knee back to center and then grab onto the back of your thigh. Let's inhale, point your toes, lengthen your leg long, long, long. Exhale, bend your knee, flex your foot. Inhale, lift and point. Exhale, bend and flex. Up and down a few times on your own. You can go as slow as you'd like to go. In fact, I encourage you to really draw it out and slow it down. Bring your right knee down towards your chest. Bring your left knee in towards your chest. Take a couple circles with your knees going the same direction. Just rolling your low back down into the ground, change directions. And then back to center. Grab your left knee, take your right leg out long on your mat. Find some movement here with this left leg on this left side. Bring your left knee into your right hand and twist your leg over your body. Reach your left fingertips over towards the left and then look off towards the left. Bring your knee back to center. Grab the back of your left thigh with your hands and begin to lift. Lengthen your leg, point your toes. Inhale. Exhale, bend and flex. Inhale, up, lengthen. Exhale, flex. Up and down, find your rhythm. Bring your left knee towards your body. Bring your right knee towards your body. Find some more movement here. Little half circles with your knees. And set your feet down on the mat. Take your right ankle over your left knee, reverse pigeon, grab onto the back of your left thigh, draw your legs in towards your body. Keep both of your feet flexed to keep your knees safe and sturdy. And then just do your best to focus on the letting go, the releasing. Do it physically, do it mentally, do it emotionally, and then spiritually. A lot of times there's something that we have to let go of in order to trust the universe, to trust God, to trust ourselves, everything. It's usually an element of something having to go. Let's take this into a twist again. So we'll release our grip on our thigh. We'll cross our right leg all the way over our left, almost like we're an eagle. And then drop your legs over to the left side. Drop your chin over to the right side. Reach out with your right hand. Make your way back towards center. Untwisting your spine, unwinding your legs, dropping your feet to the mat, knees point to the ceiling. Just take a breath in. Take a breath out. And then take your left ankle over your right knee. Reverse pigeon, grab onto the back of your right thigh, draw your legs inward, and keep both of your feet flexed. Let's move this pose into a twist. Release your right thigh, cross your legs, set them down over to the right side, and then reach your left hand out, look over your left fingers. Slow and steady, work your way back. Towards neutral. Untwist your spine, unwind your legs, and start to make yourself move into your final resting pose. Can be shavasana, you can use a prop, you can do whatever you need to do. But start to let yourself just settle down. I want you to imagine, just again, that on your out breath, everything is leaving you. Everything that is preventing you from being more like Mary Poppins or the Virgin Mary or Medicine Man is exiting. It's just flowing with your breath out. It's very effortless. You breathe it out, it's gone. We say, thank you. I don't need this anymore. So I send it back with love. So every exhale, we're blowing that out, blowing it out, blowing it out. And every inhale, we're filling up with what it takes to be of service and what it takes to know what to do, to know the remedy that is perfect for the situation at hand, know where to put things or how to organize things or just what it takes to correct the course. And if you think about it, this is it's kind of about innovation too. We're not doing something radically different. We're just excusing the parts of ourselves that we don't need. We're asking them to leave. We're saying, thank you, goodbye. So we're not doing something totally different. We're just attempting to be radically present. Radically present to the moment at hand, what's working, what's not working, what you have at your disposal. When things work really seamlessly, there is a beauty to them. And a lot of times that the speed that we move at is one of those things that inhibits the seamlessness. Because then we don't spend as much time in the analysis stage. We don't spend as much time present, assessing situations as they are for what they are. Instead, we try to be a couple steps ahead. The ultimate service here comes from the moment at hand, not 5 steps ahead. as we are present in the moment and we're able to witness where maybe the course veered off path or where things kind of went wrong or sour or where there was a mess that you were able to find. These things that we notice from the present are an entry point to a turning point. If we witness a mess, if we witness an imperfection, then we have information that we can use going forward. We have a better idea of how to do things seamlessly or more orderly. So it's not the messes that we're avoiding. We're using them to help us be wiser, smarter, stronger. Take one more big inhale, big exhale. Imagine that in-breath is coming right from the Creator, right from the universe, right from God. And it sweeps you clean as you breathe out. Begin to move your fingers and toes. Take your arms over your head and take another breath in. Big stretch, big, 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 big. When you exhale, relax everything. And slowly find your way up to a seated position. Connect your hands together at your heart center. Focus your eyes. Actually, let's close the eyes. With all my love and all my gratitude, namaste. Thank you for practicing with me this morning.